Hi, I am Mitch with In-Step Mobility. The U-Step Neuro Walker is designed to increase independence and eliminate falling among those with neurological conditions. The U-Step Neuro Walker's leading-edge features make it superior to other walking aids by providing greater stability, maneuverability, and control. Over 100,000 people have benefited from the U-Step Neuro Walker design. Regularly prescribed by physicians and PTs and OTs from leading hospitals, VAs, and rehabilitation centers, and covered by Medicare and most major insurances, the U-Step Neuro Walker has proven to be beneficial for patients with Parkinson's disease, multiple sclerosis, balance disorders, brain injuries, and other neurological conditions. It all starts with the base. Our patented U-shaped base is ultra-stable. It surrounds the patient and braces the patient in every direction from falling, unlike other rolling walkers. When holding onto the handlebars, the patient feels a sense of confidence that the patient is not going to fall. The reason for that confidence is that 75% of the weight of the U-Step Neuro Walker is in the base. This in turn gives the U-Step a very low center of gravity. The lower one center of gravity, the more stable the patient will be. Think of a race car. It can maneuver at high speeds since it is low to the ground. Regular walkers are more like a bus, an even distribution of weight with a higher center of gravity, which thus makes a regular walker less stable and much easier to tip over. In addition, the U-Step's front middle wheel also contributes to the U-Step Neuro Walker's stability. Behind that cover is a spring-loaded front caster system that glides easily over obstacles, such as indoor molding strips and sidewalk cracks. Other walkers need to use large wheels to get over obstacles, which raises the center of gravity, thereby reducing the stability of the walker. We use an engineering solution to keep the center of gravity lower to increase stability. Stability, a key benefit of the U-Step Neuro Walker with its low center of gravity and a spring-loaded front caster system. A regular wheeled walker typically has 4 large wheels at the corners, with its turning wheels at the rear. Note the positioning of the wheels on the U-Step Neuro Walker. By placing the main turning wheels toward the middle of the base, the U-Step turns around in only 29 inches, as compared to 54 inches or more for most other walkers. In other words, the U-Step turns in about half the space of other rolling walkers. This allows the patient to turn in tight indoor areas such as bathrooms, hallways, and kitchens. In addition, at only 23 inches wide, the U-Step lets the patient easily walk through narrow doorways. Maneuverability, a key benefit of the U-Step Neuro Walker with its centered wheel positioning at the base and a 23-inch width. We have all seen too many times where a walker is running away from the patient. This is scary, dangerous, and can lead to falls. With the U-Step Neuro Walker, that doesn't happen because of its 2 control systems, the reverse braking system and the rolling resistance control. The innovative reverse braking system is easy to use and puts the patient in complete control. The U-Step will not roll until the patient squeezes one of the handbrakes. Since either handbrake releases both brakes, the U-Step can be used even if the patient has good use of only one hand. Once the patient releases the handbrake, the U-Step will stop immediately. Because the U-Step does not move in its ready position, it can also safely help the patient stand up from a chair or sit down. Many people find that wheeled walkers roll too fast for them. This is why we created the rolling resistance control feature so that you can adjust the rolling speed of the U-Step Neuro Walker. Just loosen the set screw on the outside of the gray rubber wheel, rotate the silver toggle to the desired level of resistance, L for low resistance and H for high resistance, and then retighten the set screw. Typically, one would set the resistance level the same on both wheels, but if the patient has a tendency to lean in one direction, you can stagger the resistance levels to help straighten the U-Step path. Control. A key benefit of the U-Step Neuro Walker with its reverse braking system and rolling resistance control. The optional laser and sound cueing module is primarily used by those with Parkinson's freezing, but can also be used by anyone with an irregular gait pattern. Think of the laser as a target to help increase someone's stride length or normalize their gait pattern. The control panel has a red power button and two black buttons that are used to adjust the metronome's period it stays on, the cadence, and the volume. Press the red button on the control panel to turn on the laser. You will hear between 1 and 7 clicks before the laser light appears on the ground. Each click represents 4 minutes of laser on time. Thus, the total laser on time will be between 4 and 28 minutes. When you press the top black button, it will increase the number of clicks by 1. After 7 clicks, the next setting is back to 1 click. When you press the bottom black button, it will increase the volume of the clicking by 1 level. There are 7 levels of volume, so after level 7, the next setting is back to level 1 volume. To start the metronome, press and hold the top black button for 2 to 3 seconds. There are 11 cadences for the metronome, from slow to fast, that range from 59 beats per minute, about 1 per second, to 130 beats per minute, just over 2 per second. The 11 cadences enable the individual to set the pace and gait pattern that works best for the patient. The 2 black buttons have a different function once the metronome is on. The top black button increases the cadence each time you press the button. The bottom black button decreases the cadence each time you press the button. The difference between each cadence level is subtle, so you may need to hit either black button a few times to notice the cadence change. Pressing the red button turns off both the laser and the metronome. Beneath the seat, you'll see a small black rectangular box with a red hand screw. That is the battery compartment for the laser and sound cueing module. Inside are 2 AA batteries, so if you notice the metronome or laser no longer working, just change the batteries. The laser and sound cueing module for Parkinson's freezing and to normalize gait pattern. Folding the U-Step Neuro Walker is a simple 3-step process. First, lift the U-Step latch so that the seat is almost hitting one's legs. Then look down and you'll see a sticker on one of the metal tubes that says lift here to fold. So lift the metal bar straight up. On the left side of the U-Step, you'll see a gray clip. Rotate the clip around and snap into place and you're good to go. The folded U-Step is very narrow and can easily fit in the back seat of a car or a trunk. This is the best way to hold the U-Step Neuro Walker when placing into a car. The U-Step weighs about 22 pounds. Here's a tip to help transport the U-Step from point A to point B. Tilt the U-Step at a 45-degree angle so you're resting on the front middle wheel, and think of it like a wheelbarrow. No lifting, no squeezing of the handbrakes needed to move the U-Step. To reset up the U-Step, place your right hand on the middle bar and then release the gray clip on the left side. Take 1 step back and let the U-Step naturally unfold. The last step is to push down on the seat. Hear the click to lock the seat in place. In general, the standard U-Step Neuro Walker is the go-to version for many neurological conditions, with the platform and press-down variations being recommended when various factors preclude an individual from using the standard version. The standard U-Step can accommodate someone up to 375 pounds and comes in 3 sizes: the junior, the standard, and the tall, for individuals ranging in height from 4'6" to 6'6". The 3 U-Step models all share the same lower section. This means that the standard U-Step Neuro Walker can be converted to the platform or press-down version by simply switching out the upper section. The platform U-Step Neuro Walker is primarily used for individuals who suffered a stroke or traumatic brain injury, have a stooped posture, or have a weak upper body and trunk. The platform allows the individuals to place their arms into the cuffs to maintain a straight posture. Platform attachments come in pairs, and there is a bar that interconnects the 2 attachments to enhance stability. Just like the standard U-Step, either hand can operate the braking system. In addition, the platform arms can be angled in and out, angled up and down, moved out and in, and rotated to ensure the most comfortable and effective arm positioning for the individual. The platform U-Step has a higher center of gravity than the standard U-Step and can accommodate someone up to 300 pounds. Many other platform type walkers are very top heavy, which can lead to falls. The platform U-Step comes in 3 sizes: junior, standard, and tall, for individuals ranging in height from 4'6" to 6'4". The press-down U-Step Neuro Walker is primarily for individuals who have difficulty squeezing a handbrake due to a hand weakness related to a neurological condition or an arthritic condition. The press-down handle is typically mounted on the person's weak side. People with severe dementia who are unable to figure out how to operate a standard handbrake are also good candidates for the press-down U-Step. Pressing down the lever releases the brakes. Just lift your hand from the lever and the U-Step will immediately stop. In addition, note the rollover bar. Just flip the bar on top of the press-down handle and the press-down U-Step can operate like a shopping cart. Lift the bar then to re-engage the brakes. The press-down U-Step can accommodate someone up to 375 pounds and comes in 2 sizes, junior and standard, for individuals ranging in height from 4'6" to 6'1". The U-Step series of neurological walkers, the standard, the platform, and the press-down models that increase independence and eliminate falling among those with neurological conditions. All U-Step Neuro Walker models come with a basket located under the seat. The tray and basket option, available for all 3 U-Step models, offers a larger basket and a tray that can accommodate drinks, a cell phone, plates, keys, and more. Remove the backrest from the U-Step and install the tray and basket option that integrates the backrest. The tray and basket is mounted high for reduced bending and operates on sliding rails. When the patient is walking, the basket should be positioned over the seat. When the patient wants to sit down, just slide out the basket and tray. The U-Step Neuro Walker is designed to increase independence and eliminate falling among those with neurological conditions. The U-Step Neuro Walker's leading-edge features make it superior to other walking aids by providing greater stability, maneuverability, and control. Insurance companies offer coverage for walkers. The U-Step Neuro Walker is an advanced walker which carries product codes of E0147 and E0156. The platform U-Step also carries an additional E0154 code. Medicare generally pays for the U-Step for those with neurological conditions or conditions causing the limited use of one hand. Thank you for trialing the U-Step with your patients and your U-Step support. Please call 800-558-7837 if you have any questions about insurance coverage or the process of your patients acquiring the U-Step Neuro Walker.